What do you
Yeah.
think about the draft, by the way?
I prefer running draft Chinese, man. Something we don't see that often. So will be interesting. And yeah, the first game is Italians versus Spanish. So I'll start and you try to tell me when you are in, Lizard.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I changed running to red and we got Yo in blue. So Yo is a Spanish. Chinese players love their Spanish. Viv is good with them leagues, so Yo probably thinks they're good on arena. Well, versus Italians, it might be tough one, right, Lizard?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the thing is that Italians can start and very likely will start with double monastery, and in that case, you shouldn't be able to do too much with Kongs, I believe, and then you simply have the better civilization.
Yeah, so let's see his map. Well, his map doesn't really matter, right? He has perfect main gold, forward stone, and secondary gold, but I guess he'll go Kong, so he should be the one aggressive here. Well, on the other side, running has the exact opposite. Forward main gold, the rest at the back. Relic situation, we got 2 perfect for Yo, 1 better for Yo, and 2 perfect for running, so slightly better for Yo, the relic situation.
Okay, I'm in the game now.
Okay, good. Blizzard is in. He will catch up. So, yeah. Yo is the wildcard, by the way, to the tournament. He replaced the Snake, the Viper in the main event. Since Viper has a wrist injury. And
What? My game just closed. Hold on. You continue. You continue. I will fix it.
okay, so let's see what they're going to do here. Running came from the qualifier. He beat, who did he beat in the qualification round? Turtle.
Running, I think he beat Dark in the last round.
Oh yeah, true. He beat Dark. Goldfish memory strikes again. But yeah, he's a clown. He should have all the arena knowledge, unlike Hyo, who rarely plays the map. So let's see. On one side we got players that should be better. On the other side we got a freaking clown. So it'll be interesting to see what will go here. Might he get the Scout War? Yeah, luring him. Scout War? No, Yo just gets the first hit. And now he'll have to run away. So, as Lizard said, running with Italians, probably double monastery should be the best opening for him. Later on, if he can get to Janet's crossbowman,
I'm in the game now. It's all good.
Okay, good. To catch up, so I was saying later, if Italians can get to Janet's crossbowman, it would be amazing for them versus Spanish. What can Spanish do versus a Blizzard?
Well, basically skirmishes, right? But for that you have either condotieros or you have for that Hussar. So once you get to composition of Genoese and Hussar or condotiero, then there's nothing that Spanish can do, really. So this is likely what running is aiming for and what you should be trying to avoid.
Yeah, but the question is, will Ryan be able to get there? Because we can see Yo already going on stone, so he's gonna go for his conquistadors. And, well, we have seen that work quite a few times. Doubt like his conquistador play. It can work if done right, but he's going up super fast. 24 villager up, 3 on stone, 2 on
really
gold.
fast.
That's really fast, yes.
We'll see if he wants to. I think I would like to see forward castle. I believe it's simply the better play. Also, there's quite some distance between the players, even though it's clone arena. The distance isn't as minimal, so going for the forward castle definitely has a lot of value here over making it defensive. But still, I like Running's position. Also, he has defensive stone, so I think Running should be quite fine against that.
Yeah, and Ryan up as well with 24 villagers, not going for the barracks. So he's gonna go for a double monastery most likely, as we expected. I don't really like the fact that he's going on the back gold and not the main gold. Oh, no, he's going for the barracks. What's up with that?
I think he might be starting. It depends, right? He might be starting with scouts and try to get some relics. He might be going for archers and try to avoid the forward castle. So
I think he'll go for archers here, actually. Like, I don't like going scouts versus Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. Like the thing is that how Spanish can potentially play this one as well is not going for really YOLO, and if you would expect that you are playing versus Kongs, you are playing defensive, and then what the other civilization can do is that, or what Spanish can do is simply getting some relics and then make forward castle and play like full cavaliers against you or something like that. But yeah, running is going for this stable opening, so we will see how it goes.
Yo, not doing the loom, so if he has hopes for a forward castle, that can be a disaster for him if he'll try to go forward without the loom. Oh no, okay,
He's doing
okay,
the loom.
he's doing the loom. Your stream sniping confirmed. So he will go forward for sure, and now it will be, the question will be,
I'm
will
sure that
Running catch him or not?
I'm not sure that Theo will really go. I mean, he should. I do agree, but Theo didn't have the resources to go up after the two villagers, so maybe he just made long to not idle his TC. So I'm not sure that this is a confirmation that he wants to go for the forward castle, but it's definitely a possibility now.
I call 90% forward castle. Oh, why is he fighting? The scouts? Well, now they have
Well,
the
I mean,
same,
for
yeah.
running, that could be a bit confusing, right? If you are followed by opponent scouts, then you might think, okay, he might be going for scouts as well, but. Well.
Yeah, well, he will not go for forward castle anymore. Now he can see the second scout of running. He will lose the castle at home. Should sacrifice his scout, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
indeed.
don't let them in.
I agree. In this case, he's likely going for castle in his base. Well, it would be ballsy move to go forward. I would like to see it, but yeah, I mean, very likely that he's going for defensive castle. But that's definitely not optimal. Like starting with Kongs in your base, by the time you get in close to opponent base, by the time you bring potential petards, it really delays your push a lot. So running should be very happy if he's making or forcing the castle to be in your space instead.
Yeah, like the most only thing you can do right now is to do a barracks and do a couple of spearments and then go forward. But yeah, he's not gonna do it. He's just gonna do a castle at home. And the question will be, will he go all in Kongs now and stay on some for second castle, or will he try to add economy behind that? What do you think?
Very likely he should go 1 TC. Like if you are playing versus Italians, then simply you are really behind civilization wise, and you should be going all in there. So I really hope that you also he's on only one lumber camp. If he would be on two, I would consider it to play like boom behind this, but on only one lumber camp with a couple of farms, you has to go all in there.
And as soon as
And
running
no
saw the
running already double
castle,
monastery.
yeah, as soon as he saw the castle, he's in the monastery. And Yo did the monastery as well. He'll go for the relics. And Yo should get at least 2 relics.
Yeah, one is kind of guaranteed because it's under his castle fire. And yeah, second is on the side, so very likely that you will get 2, maybe even 3, but I don't think that running is too unhappy with that. For him, he already has the second, or he's doing the second TC. He knows that he will have way better like civilization in aim if it gets there, and he knows that his eco is also getting better. So if he's getting 2 or 3 relics, isn't really the most important thing for him.
Okay. Doing event sensitivity. He got boss already.
Yeah, he's
Yo,
doing now rags, by the way.
I guess
That
he wants
means
bloodlines. Yeah, he wants.
Yeah, that likely means full Kongs by him. I would say before Bloodlines, he should prioritize husbandry right now. But well, this is interesting, right? Going for the Rex now. I would say the Siege Worship is simply the better play here.
Yeah. Agree. He's also did a second mining camp. He's heavy on gold. Just don't lose a Kong to a conversion. That would be a disaster. Versus only one monk. He's going to engage. That monk is dead. Yeah, good
That was
snipe.
nice for you.
Do you think Ryan should just go on stone now and prepare a defensive castle already? Or is it too early?
Well, he is going for the TC on stone. I think that's a good decision.
Yeah.
Like he has double monastery, he shouldn't be too scared of any aggression by you. Like if you now commits to make 2 petards, for example, then he will have their 4 or 5 kongs and running will have their 6 monks in his base. So running should be absolutely fine for now. But yeah, in the long term, he needs definitely to be on stone and make a defensive castle.
Yeah, and Yo just snapped 1 villager that was doing houses, got a scout. That's good. He got 2 relics already. Can he see the 3rd? Yeah, he can see the third. He's going there with Scott. He'll get 3 rel. Oh, but the Siege Workshop is too forward. He will have to delete it, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it should be. No, I don't think that that running can force it to running cannot stop
Oh,
it
but the
with all these
monks,
monks.
the Kongs left and the monk is dead. And yeah, he's done husbandry as he said before Bloodlines.
Yeah, but now Yo has to go back because running has the targets on those 4 kongs with those 4 monks. So now Yo cannot really finish the siege workshop. But it's not the most important thing. Like simply with Italians you have redemption. So if Yo is getting the siege workshop and gets a couple of mangonels, running is going for a couple of monks with
Oh.
redemption, and this could be really. Yo is playing with fire there. Really, there could be 2 free conversions and the game would be over.
I feel like Bloodlines is actually a big mistake at this stage because the Kongs will have more HP and it will be harder to kill if they get converted.
Yeah. Agreed.
So it's actually bad for him to get Bloodlines. But okay, got 1 monk, lost a villager. He still didn't get the siege workshop up, and Ryan is buying himself a crucial time that he's already in stone, and every second that he delays is good for him.
Yeah, exactly. And also, yeah, running is now even getting another monk of Yo, which is real nice. That used to be super annoying for Yo there. Yo is getting 2 relics, running already has 2 as well, so the first relic should likely go into Yo's favor in the end. But as we said, it's not the most important thing. What matters is that Yo has 1 TC versus 3, and also this is the reason why running is 15 or 17 villages ahead right now. And I feel like Yo had there some time window to do something, but I don't feel like the time window is there anymore. Running has already 300 stone, and the moment he puts their defensive castle in his base, you cannot do anything with his guns.
Yeah. He is now finishing the forward siege workshop. 2 petards are coming, so Yo is going to break in. Now Bloodlines will matter because he will be under John centers, might be some siege. But finally all the scouts are dead, so Yo can go and pick up the third relic. But yeah, running is missing 300 stone for a castle. He can buy it theoretically, but oh no, he doesn't have a market. That's not bueno.
I think running is absolutely fine there. Things are such for the gifted sub, by the way. But yeah, I feel like running is absolutely fine there. He simply has there enough of monks. And one more thing that we didn't talk about, Yo will send villages of stone when he finished the castle. That means that he cannot place the second castle forward, and that's absolutely what he would need to potentially win the game. Like making forward castle on like running siege workshop, on running monasteries, that would be the only way for him to do something.
Yeah, I agree. He's not on stone, he's letting it on center, so he's not committing to all in. He's already 24 builders behind. That's really bad, and he cannot do any damage. Ryan even has mangonels to help his monks. And now he got the market up, so he can buy the castle, and now he deletes the farms, and yeah, here comes the castle. Oh, but the monks, careful, the mangonel.
That would be, this is nice for you, getting there the mangonel kill. The castle cannot be stopped. Castle isn't in perfect position, right? When you would like to make the castle as running, likely in front of the farms, in front of the TC, because now Cannabis side on the left.
Oh my god, he misclicked all the villagers!
Oh yeah.
Ronnie just misclicked half of his villagers, man. What the hell was that?
And that's pretty sloppy. But I mean, running is still on his way to imp, and Yo didn't do anything so far with his push. So Yo has their last few minutes when he can maybe kill running, but now running should make some Genoese. Potentially he should make like fletching. Yeah, this is exactly what he's doing. And the moment he's aim, I cannot see Yo doing anything there anymore.
Yeah, and he's on the way to him. He'll be able to do block printing, which will give him even a bigger advantage versus the cons of Yo. Yo is 20 villagers behind and 1 town center less, and theoretically weaker civ in him. But it's looking really good for our clown right now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is exactly, and I really dislike going there for the second TC. Like, you are now 30 villages behind if you are going for the 1 TC. An opponent, you know that he will be very likely faster to aim, he has already some defense against you. If you are going for the TCs now, then it simply delays your push, but instead of being 30 villages behind, you will be 25 villages behind, or 20.
Pitby Hobo, man, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Stick Highly appreciate that, dude. Yeah, okay, so...
And you're likely running in, he doesn't really have
Ooh,
too many
that's a big
options.
mistake. That's a big mistake. It's gonna be a disaster. A
I don't think that
disaster.
he really had options there. But yeah, they are the Chinese crossbows, and yeah, all his Kong army of yours basically dead. He will get there a couple of villager kills, but that's it, and the game is absolutely over.
Well, Yo is up to imp right now. Yes, he's 20 villagers behind. Getting the wheelbarrow. He needs more economy, so if he wants to boom, he needs at least one more ton center. But yeah, like, can he? I don't think he can switch to skirmishers. He doesn't have the economy for that, so he's still in the relic. That's something. I guess all that push was for that relic to be taken home.
Yeah, well, so in the end, you will have 4 relics versus 1.
Inquisition.
But
Inquisition is going monks, man. Yo is going
he's on
monks.
his way.
What?
That's a good option. What else could he be doing? If he would be switching now into skirmishes, which he doesn't have eco for anyways, then he's simply waiting for running to kill him with condotieros or hussars or anything. So yeah, I think this is the only option for you to play monks. I like this option for
I
him.
like it actually. Yeah, he doesn't have the economy for almost anything, but going monks versus a small number of Janus crossbowmen and a couple of monks can actually work. But yeah, he will most likely lose his castle. Traps are coming already, and seems like Rani is going for a forward castle.
Yeah, well, I mean, running does use trap. I really, running has one trap. Running has one trap, but he only one for now. I don't think that you will really be able to hold there, and he needs that castle, very likely. But still, right, running is in way better position. He's 30 more villages, and he likely will switch into something like Hussar. He still has 30 villages on farm, so running's eco is quite solid after all, and he should be able to switch soon. But yeah, I believe this is the best way what you can do. And also, I'm sure that running doesn't expect this one. He only has 3 monks, and all this army can be stopped by, let's say, 6-7 monks by also. Yeah, that's a potential with this army. For the monks to do something against this army.
Well, he's doing chemistry, oh, he'll want to use some cannons. I don't know if Ryan got the redemption yet or not. See, now Ryan will see the monks. Oh, I like it that Yo did not convert. He doesn't want to show him the monks yet, he wants to surprise him. I think that's a good decision.
Yeah, well, now he's sending there to 2 monks. I don't think that this is showing here too much. I mean, he might not see the blood thing because it just finished, and running likely know that, or running knew that there were a couple of monks because they were picking up the relics. So I don't think that this is. I don't think that running knows what he's facing right now.
Problem for you is that he's housed like crazy, and if he loses his castle, he's gonna be housed forever. So he needs more and more houses here. 3 traps, he's doing masonry, he's getting a cannon out. The question is, does Run have redemption or not? He's not doing the switch to light cap running. He has 32 farmers, so he can definitely go for light cap if he wants to. And yeah, you will not have an answer.
It makes sense for running, right? I mean, basically, what he knows, what Yor can have. There's almost 0 way that Yor has equal for cavaliers. So maybe you could be going for skirmishes, maybe he's going for monks. Either way, light caps are countering both those. So I'm not sure that running knows what Yor is doing, but it's possible, and going for light caps is simply a good decision, regardless.
Okay, the cannon is there, he doesn't have redemption. Oh, but he lost the cannon to the trap.
And now running, potentially going for the redemption himself, which means that he would like convert all the cannons anyways. Yeah, Yo doesn't really have any options there. He got to 70 villagers, he still has 2 PCs. He has no production other than monasteries. Doesn't really look too good for him.
Yeah, that's a bad timing for Yo to become a clown in Imperial Age of the first game, but yeah, it's looking quite bad for the Chinese player. Ryan is getting closer and closer to 1-0. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, so far we basically saw like maybe a lack of experience there by you simply playing Spanish. Especially against Running's draft, when there were like 5 Muong saves, I don't think that Spanish would really do too much there, mostly, so... yeah, I would say it's more likely safe loss than that Yo would be playing this one poorly. But yeah, the game seems very over. Running already light gas, he has a couple of them, and he's getting the last armor. He could even commit very soon. Yo only has there 4 Kongs, which is his only defense against the light gas is 4 Kongs. That wouldn't really work.
Yeah, Yo is getting the Certain Center up right now, but as I said, he has only monks, and that's not enough to stop the military of running. And
To be fair, he's still
oh,
producing
that
their
castle! That castle! What are you doing? Yo, he has 4 traps! You can see the 4 traps! Running, shoot! Shoot!
He's Spanish, right? He can make it.
Running, shoot! What are you doing?
It's fun. Like I think he wants maybe you to. Well, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't intentional. But he knows that he has 4 traps and he wants Yo to lose there as much stone as possible. So that could be like whatever. I mean, running was micro needed fight, and that was the main thing.
That castle is down, but it will go down instantly. Yo has 14 monks, 1 cannon, and Ryan has just way more military. Castle instantly goes down. This was such a weird castle by Mr. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to kind of force the fight, right? He knows that running has the better eco, and Yo... It's tough. What else should he be doing? Like staying defensive for the next 10 minutes to catch up, and then playing versus counter save. It doesn't really have good options for him, so that was one of the options, like trying to make a castle and potentially kill the traps with BPCs, but running has the counters.
Spanish villagers is the only way.
Lots of villages dying there on the right side.
GG. GG. Running takes the first game. And looking really strong. Mr. Yo, first time I'm seeing him on arena, I think.
He played versus Moderator show match.
Yeah, but I was away, man. I was abroad.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He won their 2 games against Moderator on Clown Arena. Or no, maybe it was
normal
arena. Yeah, it was on arena. Well, yeah, his draft isn't great. But I mean, that was likely one of the worst matchups that you could take. Spanish versus Italians, there really isn't too much what you can do with Spanish here. It feels like so. We will have better matchups for you, and the games are very unlikely to be as one-sided as this one.
Yeah, let's hope for better games in the next game. So Italians beating the Spanish. I want to see you with Aztecs now.
Yeah, Aztecs is sick. Also Byzantines, Insane Civilization, Portuguese if you use them well. So those 3 saves can be really dangerous for running to face. Other than that, even China can be strong on Clown Arena. The main thing is the Chinese doesn't have bombard cannons, but still on Clown Arena playing their Arbalest Chukonus light gas doesn't feel like that bad of an option. So we will see about that. I hope that Yo isn't clowning more, doing something with Koreans there, like doing some clowning, which running would kill with some other of his great saves.
There are statistics for the saves. I think Koreans has the lowest win rate of something like 18%, if I remember correctly.
Possible, yeah.
So they were picked quite often and lost almost all of the time. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true, because we saw them in the first round when like a lot. In some matchups where the lower seeds were picking Koreans a lot and were just going full war wagons. And then most of the time opponent has Monk Civilization, made their 10 monks and won the game. But yeah, we saw them in the first round quite a bit. Either way, I will be right back, so entertain.
Let me entertain you. So yeah, let's see if they are starting. Too bad that Ryan is not a streamer, so we cannot know when he starts. Yo is, well, streaming, but in Chinese platforms, I guess. And each time I open any of them, scared, so don't know what's going on. Wargons can be amazing, but not in arena, no. In arenas, they are quite easy to stop with monks. With limited area to fight. Shalom, Job. Okay, let's see if they have started. Again. Hey. Yeah, so I've started, so let's go. Game number 2. User will be back soon, so we'll start. It's gonna be Malians versus Chinese. Is your seriously using all of his war sims? What the hell? Chinese, man. And Malians feeling such a good counter to Chinese.
Yeah, I'm back.
Honestly,
Are they
don't
in the
know.
game?
Yeah, I honestly don't know what he can do here.
Yo?
Yeah, Chinese, man. He's with the Chinese versus Malians.
I don't think it's too bad. Like, you can play champs of your own with China.
Yeah, but that dies to Chabeto and champions from Malians, so.
You can play champs and Arbalest. I don't really think it's too bad of a matchup.
Well, but
So
you're a lizard, you don't know much. Like,
I would likely pick Chinese in the on Clown Arena it's close. On normal arena I would likely pick Chinese in that matchup. Yeah, maybe on Clown Arena, likely not. I would likely prefer Malians there, but I don't think it's too bad matchup either way.
second. Hey. So yeah, Lizard, what is the Reddit arena? Why do you think Chinese can be good? In my opinion, Chinese are the worst arena civ out there.
On arena, I don't think that they are really the worst, but they really aren't among the top. On Cloud Arena, I think the difference is that similar on Arena, Chinese mainly struggle against like half SO civilizations because they really cannot do anything against it. They don't have good monks, they don't have bombard cannons, they don't have like strong archer line as strong against SOs. So, but that's not really the case on normal arena. On Clown Arena, you mainly see like monks, you mainly see arbalest. So for that, Chinese aren't the worst, but simply if they would have bombard cannons, I would say Chinese could be very high on Clown Arena even.
Mama, may I have cookie?
No, Diabito. Roll back to kitchen.
Oh.
Second.
Yeah, so, well, about the maps, it seems...
Thank you so much for tiers, gifted tier 3 sub, McCausland, you legend. Appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you, thank you.
The relics as well, but Yo has the advantage with the relics, as if 3 relics next to his base. While running is kind of too interesting relic position. Kind of none of the relics is in the middle, and two relics are close to running free to Yo, so... We might not see too much relic war there, because the players should be able to secure the relics next to them.
Yeah, so what do you think they're going to do here? Yo with Chinese.
Well, yeah, I think he won with Chinese versus Modre in their show match actually, and he definitely knows how to play China there. I would very likely that Yo will go Scout Spear, Pretty Boom Arbalest, and then like Siege Ram Light Caps. That would be. By the way, Yo has one less style of gold.
Oh. Yes, that's bad. That still happens. Well, didn't ask for a re, and we didn't notice. So
Yeah, like he should be able to spot it. One tile of gold of the main gold isn't as crucial there, so I mean he should be fine with that. But it's not great.
Well, for some people, 800 gold is a lot of shekels, Blizzard, but
that's true. But Yo doesn't care.
Yeah. And both are up. Yo slightly faster with 1 villager more. Power of Chinese. He's gonna force a barracks. He's gonna go for a light cab, it seems. While running on the other side, no barracks yet. He's 2 on gold. I don't like that he didn't put one villager inside the gold, like both are on the same side. But yeah, he's going for the barracks after all, so it seems like he's gonna go for scout as well.
Yeah, it is a simple classic running play, and I would say you could justify even free TC booming this one, but going for some scout spear makes a lot of sense. Chinese very solid civilization for that. You have obviously a bit better farming go because you are getting a bit more food from the farms, and you have one more villager compared to other civilizations. So it makes a lot of sense for running for you to play their scout spear as well.
Yeah. Both are
And I
units.
mean, you would say that Malians likely want to play like champions in it, right? But then that simply takes time. So either way, yeah, after in the early imp will have the map control with Arbalest, and then simply can transition when he will see what running is doing.
Why
But
would
it's
he,
simply
he
where
will
like
never open Arbalest? Why does he will open Arbalest? It makes no sense versus Malians.
I think he will open Arbalest, honestly. Well, we will see. We will see.
You make no sense, the lizard.
Well, he would open Arbalest and then go for champions, and he has better champions. Very easy. Let me check. Do Chinese have supplies?
Wow, that's a tough one.
I think they don't actually. Yeah, they don't. They don't.
Okay, run with double bit X already, doing the horse color. You're also doing it, but no double bit X yet. And a lot of farms. As Lusar said earlier, Yo should have more relics, so Rani will struggle here.
Yeah. Rank is a bit faster to cancel age, but you're obviously one more villager. That's simply because of the Chinese. Yeah, I was confused for a second that you had idle 30 seconds of idle TC. But well, that makes sense with China.
Yeah, that's usually what happens with China. Yeah, he said in 2 villagers to do a house. Why?
So Running is playing their. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. But Running is playing their full light caps. He is not committing it to Spearman. I mean, so far he didn't know that Yo is playing Scouts. So we'll see if Running makes in Spearman or he wants to play light caps.
He has to
So
go
far it
back.
seems only like light caps. Yeah. And you're very likely to make some Spearman. We even saw, yeah, here we go, there's one Spearman. We even saw Bayo going for Knights in those engagements. So I would say that's a good potential again. Because Yo is going for 4 on gold. So very likely he wants to make some Knights.
Now he's adding a spearman, doing a monastery. Ryan is doing the light cap and he has more of them, so looking good for him, at least at the start. Monastery by bows, no bows, so yeah.
Okay, Yo is going for light caps as well. Interesting. But the thing is, we kind of expect Yo to have a bit better micro there in those fights. So I don't think that this is the worst for him to play Scout versus Scout when he doesn't have worse save for
But
it.
the spearman is
Yeah, this is
dead.
why you mostly, and this is one thing, yeah, like you almost never want to mix them one spearman. Either go for like 3 or 4, or don't go for them at all. Because one spearman will never do anything. You can't really multitask, like micro it all the time, and it will just get picked off by the units.
Yeah, both are ready in a second on center right now. Ryan is a perfect one on stone and wood. You're just on wood. And where's the monks, man? Okay, first one coming out for both. Ryan is healing his light cap, I like it. And yeah, Yo is going to pick the one at the bottom first.
Yeah, I mean, we will see. I would say there's a good chance that Yo will get 3 relics and Running too. Either way. Running needs to pay. Oh, and that's unlucky for Running. No. He's paying attention. He's running there with light guess. Okay. I was afraid that Running will simply go for the relic and ignore that one light gift of Yo, but didn't really happen. And that's what I was talking about. Yo mixing camels.
Yeah. But
Obviously,
you're not
it's
doing
really tricky.
You're not doing the best work. He should have noticed that relic being picked by Running, should have sent the light cap forward to try and snipe it. I like that he's guarding the relic on the left, so is Running. Both are guarding one relic. So Running got 1 and Yo will get 2 and they will fight for the other 2.
Yeah, it's very likely. Yeah, Running cannot stop that relic that Yo is now bringing home. And Yo is sending the light guest there to the left side. So I would say there's a good chance that Yo will get the free rank 2. And I don't think that either of the players should be committing more into map control now. So we should mainly see for TC, which didn't really happen by either player, but I would say it will happen very, very soon by both.
Yeah, Yo can afford it, Rani can afford it. Rani is already on stone. No, he was just until he noticed on stone. Let's see, getting the relic. Yeah, getting the relic.
Yeah.
So that's 3 for Yo. And let's see if it will be 2 for Running or not, because he's guarding it for now.
Yeah, I mean, Yo just wants to use his light gifts to stop their demons.
Get
Try
the
to get
monk.
as many monk kills as possible. And he should get it. Maybe he can get all 3.
No, but
This
again.
is so good.
Well,
This is so good. And
yeah.
he can even go back. And he can heal.
Sacrificing a camel to kill 3 monks and maybe, well, maybe +1 light cap. That's really, really worth it for Yo. But don't let him into his base. Okay, it's only 2. Oh, but Running caught the gate. But the camel is
But
out.
here's their
Okay.
camel. Here's their camel. It's fine.
Okay, but now the
mean,
5 light
this
caps
is
are
annoying,
in.
actually.
Oh my god. Needs quick wall, so he quick wall. I think he should quick wall.
Yeah, the thing is that he's China, so he has Loom already. So I guess, and those light gifts are not on high HP. There might be like one dead villager after all. Yeah, one dead villager. I think that's a good value actually for you. Losing 1 villager against all the light gifts it's running, I would be happy with that. And he still has their 1 light gift on the right side. Like maybe Running even won't get a death relic.
Yeah, he's now sending the monk. Let's see. He also scout has 4 HP, so he's gonna send it back. Sending the camel, but camel will get converted quickly, so that's not the best thing.
This relic is running now. I mean, if you would be paying a bit more attention, he would likely get that relic, but the thing is that Running is now 6 villages ahead. There was also some idle time. Also, he picked off 1 villager, and he had the DCs a bit faster than you. So in the end, Running with a small advantage in that regard.
Yeah. Convert the camel, drop the relic. Exactly.
He's
Nice.
trying to block there. Yeah, I think he was trying to.
Ooh,
And he got a
sick.
block.
Who's that sick
conversion.
micro clown player? So both are on street town center. Run is 5 villagers ahead. That's really nice for him. Yo is getting the Wilbur only now, so Ryan got a solid lead. But Yo got +1 relic, so that's something.
Yeah, but both are getting the wheelbarrow now for the very same time. But yeah, it's 6 villages difference right now. The thing is that Yon needs to make sure that he's getting the map control. Otherwise, what can happen is that Running might be a bit faster to imp than Yo, and then Running will just get forward castle and some BPCs with Malians, and then it's really tough to push this back with China. So I think this is what Yo should be avoiding, and he should be the one with the map control in early imp.
Okay, both are doing the heavy wheelbarrow, sorry, and heavy plow for running. You already got it. And so boom, boom, boom. Do you think Force of Century is something they need or unnecessary?
Sorry, once again.
Force of Century, is it something they should consider?
No, I wouldn't do it as either civilization. I think there is a chance that you will do it either way, but I would say with Chinese you shouldn't really, because you want to start with something like Air Ballast, and with Malians I don't think it really makes sense either.
I really hate those farms by one. Man. Surrounding the stone, not leaving space for a second, mining kept so far away from the town center and the mill. Oh my god. You freaking clown.
Yeah, it could be a bit cleaner for sure. I think now getting the hand card already. Well, Yo doesn't have this one yet, and also there's still the village difference since the start. But Yo should be clicking to aim a bit faster and running. Does he have the buildings? Yeah, he's finishing now university, so Yo will click to aim and running will at this very same time.
Yeah.
Like second difference. Heals.
Very close. Ryan is up. Yo is up as well. 3-second difference, 4-second difference. And 4 villager lead for running here, plus hand card. So his economy looking a bit better than yours.
You see what Yo is starting with, by the way? We should have bet there.
I wanted to offer you a bet, and now I'm happy that my Hebrew senses advised against it and I didn't bring it up. Plus ranges are coming. He's gonna open his Arbalest with Chinese versus Malians, and Ryan is a clown. He'll go for champ votes for sure. He's already adding the barracks. I really don't like what Yo is doing here.
I think it's fine. Like as long as he's not going for too many arbalests, and as long as he's switching into something else, I think it's not the worst. Even like in the early fights when you cannot afford the farm and you don't have all the upgrades for the Gem Skulls, then arbalest can perform quite well. So I think starting with arbalest actually isn't the worst thing, but obviously it's not a unit that he can afford in the long term against what running is going to do.
Oh,
But the castle by running can be a bit dangerous.
oh yeah. Well, if Yo will be 2-0 behind after this game, it will mostly be
what a
because
fast
you listen to
conversion
the
there.
lizard. Yeah,
Really
well,
fast, and running could delay. Yeah, this castle of running isn't happening now, or it's happening in the back. I think you should be happy about this, but he shouldn't be going for.
ooh,
Yeah, this is a mistake by you.
is it?
Yeah, because running can just do BBCs, and he's Malian.
Oh,
so he
that's
will
true,
have
that's
instant-
true. Does he have a university? So he doesn't have a university.
He should. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's now doing it at Panic University. But yeah, you're right. With cannons, while Chinese don't get cannons of their own and no redemption monks, it will be really bad for him. Let's see, Mangonel
Also,
going out?
his-
No.
Yo's castle isn't up yet, right? So
Yeah.
there will be like 60% of a trap, while you will just finish his castle.
Oh, and Ryan can now see the arbalest, so he knows exactly the arbalest, the crossbows.
Yeah.
Is he doing a siege workshop? Yo, what are you doing?
I think he wants to do siege rams. There is no other way for him. Like, what else would he be doing there with the siege workshop? But yeah, siege rams doesn't make any sense. I agree. I
Chemistry
think
for
you should just
running.
bail this position. Like, he has the relic lead. He's going to lose one castle hit there. He's losing some position. Just don't commit into it. Just switch into champs, and he should be fine. After all, or he could be fine. But yeah, the position is better and better for running there.
Running so far, not even 20 longswords yet, he cannot afford it. Getting the final upgrade, the final defense upgrade, and running should be using his second trap. He's losing some advantage because he's not using it, and that's gonna be really, really bad again after noticed. Villager wise, he's 6 ahead. Now Masonry for Yo will give him some more HP for his castle. And the Ram coming out. Now Captron incoming. He will try to go into Ryan's economy and raid. Problem is Ryan already got some longswords though. Well, let's see.
Yeah, it's not even two-handed upgrade so far. Like longsword, not the sickest unit there. But yeah, basically there's not too many arbalests, and I think the army of now he's going to two-hand it. And yeah, the army of Yo won't do too much there, it feels.
Oh, but the cannon, will it die to light? Yeah, no, he needs to repair it. But the arbalests are going in, he's gonna get the cannon. Yes, got the cannon. That was good for you.
Yeah, the thing is that running couldn't really use his cannons against the against the traps of Yo. But now he's pushing back, and we'll see what Yo
Oh,
wants to do.
you see what's happening? Longswords, not even 20 longsword killing arbalests. Who would have thought? Maybe some lizard was wrong?
I said that he needs to switch into... Oh my god.
Was arbalest a bad idea versus Gem Skulls? Oh no!
Yeah, this is...
Freaking
but is he allowing him in? I don't think that is the best option that you could do. But yeah, I mean, the arbalest, if you have those numbers, if you can micro them, and they are only a couple of two-handed, then they are not performing as poorly. That has to be said. But yeah, absolutely Yo has to be switching, which he's doing now. Only doing the... yeah, this is not really looking too good for you, I have to say.
Remember when he had arbalest?
Yeah, 6 military versus 33. This is looking really good for running.
Oh, and he let more in! Put one in the gate, running! No! He should have kept the gate open.
I don't think it... Well, yeah, it would be good, but I don't think it matters that much. Like, he will be in half minute in again. Anyways, is there a trap? He will make their castle. He's going for the champions, and Yo doesn't have the counter yet. Yes, they know two-head longswordmen, but well, longswordmen aren't that amazing. And also, because running is simply idling the eco of Yo. Well, mainly the food eco, and therefore Yo has now 26 farmers. there is absolutely no way that he can afford to get champion numbers to defend this when 20-30 farmers.
Yeah, looking very, very close to 2-0 of running, and he'll be one victory away from reaching the quarterfinal. Probably his biggest clown achievement
Yeah,
of his
sure.
clown career.
Well, other than beating Hugh in Masters of the Circus.
How far did he get in Clown Cup? You remember?
I think he lost to Viper in round of 16. But he took a game from him there. You know, he's cleaning that one up, but yeah, well, there's lots and lots of champions knocking his gate now. And yeah, there's more than double the army numbers of running. Running also has the map control. He will likely get all 5 relics afterwards. Running can do absolutely anything in this case, in this situation.
Ryan is housed forever. He needs to add way more houses. But yeah, his military is just much bigger.
I
He's
think
even
they're
adding
leaving for this
Jabetos.
evolution.
What?
There was some small luck spike, but it's fine. Even a forward castle, another forward castle by running, yeah, that's a castle that... The thing is that afterwards, now he's getting the castle. Without the castle, he cannot push back the castles of running, so... Basically, this castle will have to stay there even at least for 5 minutes, even if Yo would somehow hold there. Which doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, well, seems like Running is super happy about Viper's wrist injury, because he's now 2-0 ahead over Yo. And man, Yo needs to step up the game right now. He had 2 terrible Civ matchups in my opinion, and that put him 2-0 behind. Do you think he can maybe take a game or 2, or is it gonna be a clean 3-0 for Running? That would be a bit surprising, I would say.
Well, I mean, first game, I wouldn't blame you too much. Well, I mean, yeah, his decision making wasn't optimal, I would say. Secondly, his the matchup was really bad. This game, it feels... I wouldn't really say that it was too bad of a matchup still, but it feels like you didn't read the game too well. And for too long. Simply, he would need to switch into champions like 3 minutes faster. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Yo can come back from this one. Obviously, what we have to say, Yo used Chinese and Spanish so far, which means that he still has Aztecs, Byzantines, and Portuguese left. Likely the 3 civilizations that he's going to use very, very soon. And versus Byzantines, versus Aztecs, versus Portuguese, it won't be easy games for running, but running looking really strong, and he still has Ethiopians and Malay, likely 2 of his best civilizations left. So yeah, running looking very good.
I think we're gonna get Aztecs versus Malay now.
Yeah, this would be interesting. And again, it wouldn't be a bad matchup for running. Yeah, Malay likely the best save that is left. And Ethiopia maybe even the second best afterwards. So yeah, running is looking very, very dominant for sure. Even like Lithuanians can perform really well. Like Lithuanians versus Byzantines versus Portuguese can be quite strong.
Yeah, let's see if they're starting the next one. 3. By the way, guys, tomorrow we have 2 more series of round of 16 at 15 GMT ACCM versus Baba Orum, also known as the Lizard Slayer. And at 19 GMT we got Slam versus Vodka. So gonna be a big day tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be absolutely sick. I'm not sure who I'm going to cheer there. Like, first of all, I would like to see Baborum winning the tournament. So I would say, okay, look, I was the second best player in the tournament, but I only lost to the winner. But yeah, I would say it's unlikely. And yeah, I want someone to revenge me there as well. So we will see how it goes. And for you, it's better, right? You lost to Stefan, you can still cheer for him because he's the clown, but
Yeah, I lost a clown. As long as it stays in the family or in the circus, it's fine, man.
yeah. Not the case for me. Arzach, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Sunset Fire. Didn't thank you for that one so far. Thanks, man. Yeah. Well, we will see. You're likely bringing his one of his top 2 saves right now, and hopefully he will take a win. And I know it about this one. Like Malians, trust me, Malians are bad civilization. Don't draft him. But running is drafting him, and he's getting the wins with them, which annoys me. Because he shouldn't, but he's simply playing versus bad saves, and when opponent misplays them.
Okay, so I've started. Let's go. Game number 3.
Okay, don't tell me it's another bad matchup for you, then.
It's okay. I got one sieve right. It's Malay versus Byzantines. What would you prefer, Aztecs or Byzantines versus Malay?
Likely Byzantines.
Yeah, I guess it's better for EO this matchup than Aztecs, but
Yeah, I would still say Malay is a bit better, but yeah, Byzantines. The thing is that with Malay, what you mostly want to do is going for lots of skirmishes, right? Like starting with skirmishes are blessed BBCs, and simply with Byzantines you are going for tons of skirmishes anyways, so they should be quite good, at least in the early stages of Imp against Malay.
yeah. So let's see some map of running. He has perfect main stone, but his gold can be a big issue. All of his golds are forward. That's not the
Yeah.
best for him. Yo at least got 1 gold at the back, and other than that his map is really bad. Everything is forward. Both have kind of disaster maps.
And we don't know who will be aggressive there. First of all, both civilizations can be aggressive in like Castle Age with monks, maybe even, but also early Imp, because they both have really good bonuses for early Imp. So we don't know whose map will be really more important there and who will be the aggressive player. I think it can go really either way. Alex seems quite even, I would say. There are 3 that are likely closer to Yo, but 2 are definitely better for running, and they are closer to him than the 3 are to Yo. So I think relics are kind of even there. Neither of the players can really complain about those. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
the thing is, yeah, for me, it's what running wants to do in him. Like, once again, how we like to play Malay, BBCs, Arbalest, skirmishers, basically using your fast imp time, taking the map control with them, and playing Malay this way. But this is something what Byzantines counter really well. So there's the potential that running wants to play Karambates maybe, that he wants to play elephants. And yeah, we will see if he wants to play them this way or if he will be confident in like the meta game with skirmishes BBC micro. And for Rio, it's pretty straightforward. I think Byzantine simplest civilization when you want to go free PC boom, have fast imp time, and then go for skirmish your BBC and then see what opponent is doing and trying to counter it.
Since when is running killing dwarves with no centers, man? Who do he think he is, man? He's a clown. We don't do that.
But he's a player who was doing that for like more than a year, so yeah, I don't think it's optimal, but I guess he doesn't have too much luck when he's playing.
Yeah, well. So, what are the chances of full monk wars? That would be hilarious to see Mr. Yo play one, but I just don't think it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, also running isn't really the most clownish player. Like sometimes you see him in the later games that he is playing lots with monks and unusual strategies, but in tournaments he's most of the time very meta-ish player going for scout spearman a lot. So I would say it's unlikely that we will see him playing some kind of YOLO with monks.
Yeah, did I ever see him monk rush actually? I don't think I ever did.
He played many monk rushes against me. We played many monk wars in ranked games, but in tournaments it's kind of rare by him. But he's good with monks. Like he really likes to play, you know, Portuguese, for example, or Lithuanians, very aggressive, going for 1TC monks, fast in behind this.
Wait, you played Byzantines versus what's your Papa
Slavs.
Okay. Why didn't you monk rush?
Well, I thought it was, yeah, I should have made more monks than what I did, because they would have lots of value in the imp for converting his siege. But against Slavs, I guess it didn't make too much sense. I was super confident that I will win the game with like my civilization, but yeah, I played stupid.
I was sure you would Monk Rush, especially after how well it worked for you with Aztecs, but well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess it would work. Like now I feel that everything would work other than what I was doing.
Feels Lizard. Well, Running is up super fast. He's up with 21 villagers. Lizard, is this a Monk Rush? Or is this a Feudal Boom? What is he
I'm
doing?
behind. Hold on, it's not sure.
What military game?
I guess I'm behind there. I need to catch up.
He's going
Oh,
for
yeah.
Feudal Boom as Byzantines? Oh no, he's Malay. He's
I
Malay.
think it's
Fuck,
Malay.
fuck. Okay, I got confused for a second. So Rani is going for the Feudal Boom. We discussed this with Dao. Dao said this is the optimal move with Malay. I said it's not. What do you think?
Well, I trust you. Like, who would trust doubt in such discussion?
Exactly.
If-
That's what I would say.
If you say that it's simply better, then who would trust doubt?
I don't know.
It's
Again,
impressive.
like I told Dao, they don't have the science. They don't know the numbers. But it feels like that normal fast castle is better. But well,
I think, well, to be fair, I was kind of the guy who started Malay playing this way, like the Feudal Boom, back at when they appeared on WooPlay. And for me, it felt that you have way cleaner eco if you are playing them this way. But in fact, you will have like bit less resources if you are playing Malay this way. But you have your farms should be standing up longer because they will be up with horse color. And yeah, if you want to be playing scouts, if you want to be playing crossbows, I think this could be a bit better, simply because it's cleaner. But if you want to be booming, then I think going like 28 plus 2 is optimal with Malay.
oh, and the scout of Mr. Yo gonna get home safely. Ryan going in? No, nice.
Almost.
So you're going for a stable. He's gonna go for scouts. Ryan got the barracks up, so most likely he'll go for scouts as well.
By the way, running likes to do this when he's going for archers, especially. But yeah, since he's going for stable anyways. But he, especially running, told me that he thinks this is really good build going for the Feudal Boom with Malay when he wants to play archers, because you will have more time to mass the archer numbers by the time you get to Castle Age. So that makes sense. But there seems to be this table is his choice.
Okay, Mr. Yo is up. Running is getting closer. I really want, with all my love, to Running for Yo to win the game because I want 5 games.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, Running looking really, really strong.
Yeah. Also, like, keep in mind that this is where Viper's replacement, right? So it's kind of tough for you, but obviously, if you are replacement of the Viper in a tournament, there's kind of high expectation by you to perform there. So obviously, if this goes 3-0, then it wouldn't be optimal for the tournament as well. In that regard.
Well, I don't think Yo feels the pressure since it's an arena event.
That's true.
But yeah, Rani is now up with 31 villagers. Only 10 seconds behind Yo with 5 villagers more. And he did a Feudal Boom. So looking good for the German player here.
Yeah, but this is kind of the standard Malay, so this is not really surprising so far. We'll see how the scout war goes in the middle. Well, the thing is that with Malay, like if you're going for the Feudal Boom, you have a bit more resources, but still going for like light gas or such, that's not really optimal with Malay. You simply are really fast to Castle Age, and you don't have the bank of resources that you normally have with other civilizations. So spending a lot in like Relic War isn't really great there for Malay.
Okay, both are Castle Age, well, at least in a second. Monastery for Yo. Rani will go for Monastery as well. But Yo has, well, no, actually, no. Same, both have 3 scouts, soon to be light cap for Yo. Rani still cannot afford that. That's because Feudal Boom is sucks, man.
Now, I mean, for what running is doing, I think it's fine. But like, if Malay simply isn't great this civilization for like scout play, just because you don't have as much resources banked, and you have to make decision if you want to go for light gas or if you want to make the TCs.
Yeah,
and with most civilizations, you can kind of do at least 1 TC extra and also afford the light gas upgrade.
Wait, did you see what's right? Running started with a bolt though. Then in the middle he decided that he doesn't have the food for light cap, so he cancelled the bossa and he's going for the light cap after all. So interesting.
Yeah, I mean, is it really smart there for him? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I would prefer
for him.
light cap first and bossa later.
Yeah, it depends how many relics he can get out of this one. Also, Yo should be messing in some spearmen. Yo already knows that. Okay, there's one spearman. Yo knows that he's playing versus scouts, so making there 3-4 spearmen with Byzantines would simply make so much sense.
Delete it! Delete it! Delete it!
Lucky for you.
Oh, yeah. That should have been his spearman. That was sloppy by Yo. And Yo is going for the relic, for the forward relic first. That's an interesting choice. Losing the spearman after all. Rani is also going for the relic far from him. But
And
more
he's
like...
scout there.
That was bad,
Yeah.
Yeah. You only 3
I'm
light
starting
have
to
running
like
5.
running his position there, but this is like there should be four spearmen at least of Yo in this situation. When he's Byzantines, when he's playing versus Malay, this is a spot where you want to be doing spearmen just because Malay cannot really react to it.
But both monks, man, both of the monks of you are gonna get wrecked. That's so bad.
That's huge. That's huge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because if he get those, then there's a good chance that he will get that one relic in the middle. Yeah, this is really good for running. Still, the relics are close to you, so I would say there's a good chance that he will get those, but simply he needs to get there the moments, he needs to protect them. This is huge movement for running there.
Yo, it's a
And so far, the
camel.
kills to that ratio is 4-0.
That's big, man. That's big.
Running also with the free TCs. You're also with the free TCs right now. Like the eco difference isn't really there, which simply shows that when you are going for all those upgrades with Malay, like light gas and commit a lot into light gas play, then your eco isn't greatest there with Malay. But still, the position is really good for running.
Oh
Okay, this is
no! Oh no,
There's
that
a
can
camel,
be.
though, but
Oh no.
I mean,
Oh
I'm
no.
not sure if this is the greatest for running. Like, well, I guess it's fine. He'll get there a couple of village kills if he's not making mistakes. He's trading always light caps though. But yeah, I mean, Rank is in really good position. Yeah. What I don't like about running isn't paying attention in his base. Like he could get that one relic home, and also he would go with the monk for the forward relic. It's kind of sloppy.
Okay, 2 Ikeps still alive inside. But Ryan is gonna get that relic. He already got 2 at home, so it's gonna be at least 3 for him, seems so. Yo can
It
start
seems
now
to
the
be
monk.
four. Well, that depends if he can, if that light gift would stun the pong, but it seems to be 3 relics at least for running. Maybe even 4, and maybe even, well, we are still committing into light gas, so likely 4 only, in the best case.
Why are you taking the relic back?
I don't know. That was surprising.
And Ryan is also ahead in economy. He's 3 villagers ahead, plus wheelbarrow, plus getting both right now. So his economy is looking stronger. He got more relics. His hit to death ratio, well, it
Oh, and
evened
he's
out a
still
bit.
killing their one monk in the airspace. This is so huge. Like, simply Yo needs those monks to get those 2 relics home. And by the time he's doing that, he has to be with his army basically next to there. And that's so good for running.
Don't
Even in
lose the
conversion.
camel, don't lose the camel, exactly. Nice snap, go get the monk as well. Yeah, good job by Mr. Yo getting 2 monks.
But running should be so happy how this is going so far. I mean, it's not the cleanest game so far, but you cannot get a clean game when you are running into opponent space and such. And running is still very likely to get the first relic there for him, and maybe even one of the relics on the right side, which is now guarded by Yo.
Why is Yo not doing monks? Okay, he got 1 monk.
Oh, another snipe though by Yo. You're doing really good job at sniping those monks now. The situation is looking really dicey for him, but yeah, he's kind of coming back there with those
Yeah,
snipes.
but he's gonna lose a monk as well right now, if Ryan will notice, and Ryan did notice. That relic outside of his gate is definitely running, so Yo still has to get those 2 relics next to him. They're just next to him, just go and pick them, don't risk losing them, do something.
Well, Yo is getting this relic there. I mean, he cannot, right? Running can just keep converting. Yeah, you cannot get it. Well, try, no, he won't. There's really no way for you. And so now finally wheelbarrow for Mysterio, so he's now 10 villages behind. That's really huge.
No
Even though they are
boss or
both-
no heavy blow. That's big.
The thing is that Yo has their 6 minutes of idle time, while running has 3, so that's can give us the answer. And another snipe there by running. Still, those 2 relics weren't picked by Mysterio, and running is in there now 2 monks with sanctity. This has to be such a frustrating game for you. He should be incredibly annoyed so far.
So I guess if Yo loses it's 3-0, next time we're gonna see Yo in an arena event, it's gonna be Master of Arena 12 because he really is not the biggest fan of Arena, but we still managed to get him to replace a Viper, but if he will lose it will be tough. And now he's gonna lose his life. That's really bad because Ryan is coming for that relic.
Yeah.
And yeah, Yo is on the way to win.
And he can easily snipe. There are 5 light caps. And this is so good for running. So huge eco lead. He might even get 5 relics. He should be faster to aim. Well, he will surely be faster to aim. We already see that there is 1 minute difference. And even the map control is basically there in favor of running.
Yeah, he got 1 monk or even 2 monks. No.
One, but he traded 2 light caps for that. That wasn't the greatest trade.
Needs to convert.
And
He's
I
coming
think
with the
even, like,
camel.
Yeah, the camel is going to the... Okay, and you're saving his 1 monk. Poor Rio there, though. Like, imagine if running wouldn't snipe those 2 monks carrying the relics 10 minutes ago. He would have those 2 relics by now. Like, 10 minutes ago, this would be so much gold for him. He would be faster to aim. He wouldn't allow the light caps in his base, likely. He wouldn't have to commit so much into the map control. The game would be completely different.
Yeah, running, getting ranges up. He's gonna go for the Arbalest. Yo keeps looking like him, man. And monks. And
Yeah, but
okay, he got the
he's not
relic.
He's not the monk of running, so running still with the 3 relics. Yo will get the 1 relic after all. That was very expensive relic for Mysterio though.
Yeah, Yo going for ranges. It's gonna go for skirmishers, it seems.
But still, the game isn't lost. Like, Byzantines are cheaper than Malay, and they are likely a bit better civilization in Imp.
True.
Obviously, Malay simply are a bit faster, and you have Karambits and Elephants, but you have cheaper army, and you have maybe even a bit better army with Byzantine. So the situation is absolutely not lost for you, but yeah, I'm sure that he's very annoyed about the game.
That forward castle by running though. Yo doesn't have a defensive castle yet, so we'll have to go for chemistry, but Ryan will be faster with chem. Oh, what? Did
What?
he just bought a castle? Wait.
Yeah, but this is like very forward castle by you. I mean, there are a couple of crossbows. I'm not sure that this is the best castle.
No.
If running would stay there with the crossbows, he could just deny all this.
Yeah, now it's too late, so...
Yeah, but that is lucky for you, really. If running would just move there, the crossbows, the game would be over.
Okay, skirmishers, bracers, chemistry for running, for Yo, running with bracers, chemistry, and ballistics. Also, it's a handguard right now. And the Trevor will begin. Yo should have the advantage here, because A, he got more wheels to repair, and B, he got the Byzantine castle.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but the thing is that running already has the BBC, or he's producing a BBC, so it'll be like 1 BBC ahead of Mysterio. Obviously, Byzantine castle is quite major as well. Yeah, we'll see. I think both castles might go down here, and then it will be... Then Yo has the better army. Yo is going for skirmishes, running is going for Arbalest so far.
Yeah, well, but let's not forget, Rani is a clown. He can pull rabbits. Oh no, those are magicians. But yeah, clowns have can do some tricks as well. And let's see, he needs to repair his castle though. Mr. Yo repairs the castle. Problem for Yo is he has only 2 ranges. So how are you going to produce military from 2 ranges?
Yeah, this is going to be tricky. But maybe Yo is a magician and he can just pull skirmishes out of his head. Either way, he's likely killing the castle of runnings. There's one. Only one trap for Yo. How is Running's castle so down already HP wise when there was on the one shot firing?
I don't know, man. But now both got cannons, good shot by Yo, but now the arbalists are getting towards Yo's cannon. Yo needs to pay attention. Yeah, he's going back, getting a cannon down. That's sick
No
for him.
diabito. Roll back to kitchen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now it will be able to.
Feed me hobo, you crazy bastard. Thank you so much for 10 more gifted subs, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, eco-wise, I mean, he spent villages behind, but he doesn't really need that much eco with Byzantine, so it's not the worst thing ever for him. And yeah, he's losing the castle, but he's killing the castle.
Both lost,
Running.
yeah. Let's see,
Now it's
micro.
about the BBC. Like, if York can potentially snipe those traps of Running, then he won't be in the worst position.
Yeah. In theory, Yo should have the better micro, right?
He's
But
killing their one trap, that's pretty good. And the thing is that he has their skirmishes, like, this game is really far from
ooh,
over.
that shot by Running getting both of the
That was
cannons.
so huge. But one kill there for Mistrio with the trap. And he can even get the cannon there of Running with the skirmishes, Mistrio. Like, yes, Running is has there more ranges and potential more protection, but Yo is doing their skirmishes. But the thing is that Yo needs to switch because Running already doing the karambits.
But look at the economy, man. Running is 34 villagers ahead. Now he's bringing the karambits to the party. Are those elite? No, not
So
elite
they're not
karambits
elite,
yet.
they don't even have the last armor. Like they won't be the sickest unit there, but against full skirmishes they won't be the worst either.
Yeah,
But
it's only
still,
14 skirmishers.
Yeah, but Yo got there what he wanted. Like now he can revolve. Running doesn't have there any siege right now, and well, Yo will lose there now the skirmishes. That absolutely doesn't matter for him. And now he will get the arbalest numbers in. So, like the military numbers are kind of similar. Running, if he wants to play elite karambits, Yo will have their arbalest very soon. We'll see. But the game is still very open.
Yeah. I still like karambits. I love karambits as a unit.
Yeah, it's definitely a great choice there for Running.
He's now getting the second castle up. He needs to fix his farming eco a bit. He wants to have around 50-60 farmers, but Yo has only 23. So if he's ever thinking about cataphracts, he needs way more. And he needs more villagers, man. Why is he not doing villagers? Look at his idle TC times, man. Almost 25 minutes of idle on center time for Mr. Yo. He stopped doing villagers. Okay, now he's doing a bit more.
Yeah, but I mean he's on 100. Like with Byzantines, you don't really want to have over like 110, 115 even in early aim because you're going for so cheap army. So I don't think that this is the worst thing for Yo here. Thing is that he doesn't have the map control, and secondly that he might easily lose all his army against the army of Running. If he's now committing with all those karambits, then this can be tricky. Also, it's still 4 relics for Running versus 1. And also Running can go for Forced Levy in the end. And against that, you either need karambits, or either you need cataphracts as Byzantines, or you will likely die to skirmishes and Forced Levy in the long term anyways. So you're kind of is the player who needs to be doing something, but at the same time he's now the guy who needs to be defending.
Yeah, I love Ryan's castle on the right side, securing the golden dome. And now he has karambit, and his arbalest also now elite karambit, but who has the numbers? Yeah, Ryan is double the military.
Yeah, and this is simply what we were talking about. Like now, easily you can be losing all his army, and it can be basically GG.
Oh, vey.
Next micro day by Running, both traps will go down, and this is something. No, this is not something you can easily punish there.
So if Ryan wins, and it's looking like it,
This seems like 3-0, yeah.
who is he against in the quarterfinal?
Against Babarum or ACCM.
Oh boy.
That was like the quarterfinal that I should be part of, but well.
But you're a lizard, Harry. And let's see, that castle is now being under pressure, running with a huge villager lead, with a big military lead, and it's looking like the 3-0 Running. Surprising most of us, I have to say.
Indeed, definitely expected closer series. Although I would say that Yeah, I kind of felt that this is a close series, but running maybe with some advantage here. But well, definitely didn't expect it this way. And the thing is that it wasn't a bad matchup. Like, okay, you didn't have the best matchups for him because he didn't have the greatest draft, but that wasn't a bad matchup for him. There was some player that running played better game than you.
Yeah. Still kudos for Mr. Yo for jumping in to replace the Viper when called upon. Even though Arena is not his most favorite map, he still was willing to take the place of Viper. And, well, that's
Well, I
not...
mean, on the other hand, that's great, right? You could be, even for you, like, yes, you are maybe top 4 player in the world. Very likely you are top 4 in the world. But simply, there's a map, and you could be very, very high on all the maps. But simply showing you that Arena isn't really the map where you are that high is kind of nice for the clowns.
And
Showing
that's, I
that-
think, what different Viper from all the other contenders for the best player in the world, at least in my opinion. No matter the settings, no matter the map, no matter what, Viper will be good on it. And
Yeah,
I
exactly,
think
yeah.
that's what other players like Leary, Hera, Yo, fail on. They are not the best in all the settings. They
Yeah,
shine in a
definitely.
specific one of them, but Viper is good in everything. But yeah, looking more over and over another castle by running.
Well, I mean, like, on the other hand, Theo is very likely like top 15 there on Arena. If he would have played better draft, maybe he could even win running there today, but not really. And running, wow, that was really, really convincing series. 3-0.
Yeah, and out. So yeah, running is in the quarterfinal. Yo is